We're going to open that here in a second, and that's going to also give us access to the first secret. Oh, dude. This guy just totally whacked me with his sword. What's up, everybody? Badass Games. Welcome back to Tomb Raider Chronicles. Today we're going into yet another Ireland level known as Labyrinth. Now we are in this little church area, and if we approach this door over here to the left, we get a small cutscene already. Wow, I really want to know what he was picking up out of that thing, but I have no clue. Anyway, the gate's shut. We can't go in there just yet. What we gotta do is we gotta go open the gate, pretty much. But to do that, we gotta go to the front of this little church area, and we get some camera angles and all that stuff. That's fine. If you go to the front here, you'll notice that, well, on top of the 3 buttons on the wall, you also notice this little urn thing, or this little pedestal altar. I have no idea what the heck that is. But anyway, these 3 buttons right here, if you gotta press them in a certain order. If you press them in the wrong order, it doesn't matter. But the proper order to press them in is the middle one, and then the left one, and then the right one. So we're gonna press in the middle one, press in the left one, and then we'll press in the right one. And then we get another cutscene. This level's full of cutscenes, by the way. And they show us that the door is now open and we can go in there. But we gotta be careful because, well, we got these little skeletons floating around in the air with swords, and we gotta avoid them. If we get too close, then they'll hit us, but if you don't get close, then they don't move and they don't hurt you. But you gotta take a certain path in order to get back, and the path is the path I'm taking right now. And that way you don't get hit by these guys. We want to be very careful and just hug this pew and then go into this room right here. Now here is the thing that one ghost was touching, and that is like the weirdest sound thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, that is just so weird. You pick something up off of the pew and it makes a hallelujah sound or whatever. I have no clue. Anyway, right in front of the skeleton there's a small med pack, so let's pick that up. Now there's a gate right here and it's shut. If we look back there, you might be able to see the large med pack back there. It's kind of hard to see because of the gate, the bars of the gate, but we're going to open that here in a second, and that's going to also give us access to the first secret. Oh, dude. This guy just totally whacked me with his sword. That's fine. You got to take the same path back. I was being ridiculous here. What we got out of the when we picked up that thing that gave us the weird sound, it gave us the bone dust, and what we need to do with the bone dust is we need to place it right here on this little urn. And so this lights this thing, and then if we wait a second, we're going to get another cutscene showing that all those skeletons are now dead. So now we can move freely in this room again. Alright, so let's just move around now. We don't have to worry about anything. And then we're going to go into this gate over here on the left. After placing the bone dust and destroying all those skeletons, it opened up this gate. And right there you can slide down, but if you slide down you can't get back up, and you'll miss this first secret. So make sure you hop up here and pull this lever. Okay, this lever is going to open up that other door over in the other section of the church. And we're going to go in there, and we're going to get that large med pack and the secret that's hiding inside of the hole. Here's the large med pack, and like I said, there's a secret in the hole of this wall. Make sure that you pick this out because you don't know that it's there, and it's kind of hard to notice that is actually a hole in the wall that you can reach into. Okay, so that's the first secret. Now let's go and slide down the slope that's over here. Just like this. And we got some bats that spawn, and they're going to do some damage and stuff. I've noticed that actually crawling around is probably the best bet when it comes to not taking damage from these things. Seems to be working fine here too, but I've only got about half my health. That's fine. This is a short level, and we'll eventually be out of here in no time. We want to hang from that ledge and fall all the way down. We'll land in water safely, and then we can climb out. Man, that's freaky. Okay, and yeah, he basically went into one of these areas. Okay, so basically we're in this little this tower, I guess. And we can go all the way up to the top, but we really don't want to, because what we want to do is we want to go into the first door that we come to, the first opening. As we go down these ramps, there's going to be a small med pack here on the ground, so pick that up. And then we're going to come into this room right here, and this is kind of a cool little puzzle, I suppose. But before we go over there, you see the switch right ahead. We want to take a stop, and we want to look to the left. There's going to be a ledge that we can run and jump. This is going to give us access to the second secret of the level. So jump and grab this ledge and shimmy all the way around the corner, all the way until you can pull yourself up and stand up. As soon as you can stand up, just do that, and then do a running jump over to this platform right here. And now we want to enter this, because this is going to give us the second secret of the level. Now that we have that, we just make the same steps to get back. Basically do everything we did in reverse in order to get back over to that bridge. And then we can pull the lever. Now, if we look on the walls in some of these areas, we'll notice that they have pictures, and each of the pictures kind of correspond to one of the towers that we go to. Basically, this one right here, I guess we'll call the Demon Head Tower. And then we have the Brawler Tower. We got two guys over there brawling. And then there's another one right there. I call the Tool Tower. And then we have another one that shows like a spearman. We'll call that the Spearman Tower. So basically, we're gonna have this thing turn, and it's gonna go. It's basically point at the Brawler Tower, even though the cutscene shows the Spearman Tower. I don't know why it's wrong in the cutscene, but it's definitely pointing in the Brawler Tower. So if we go over here, we'll notice that now it's pointing at the Brawlers. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and go in here. And then we need to climb up the ramp. There's nothing down here. There's nothing else in this area except for climbing. And then when we get to, I believe that this is it. This might actually not be the right place to go. No, this is totally the right place to go. We'll come to this switch, and you might think you want to pull that switch. Well, you don't really want to. And we enter the Spearman Tower. Okay, so now that we're in the Spearman Tower, what we want to do is we want to go all the way to the top of this thing. Because there's a small med pack and a little crawl space that we can grab. Right here. So let's crawl and grab that thing. Now let's back out. And then here is the room the entrance that we want to leave from. This is going to take us to another one of these areas. And then we can pick up the bestiary. And that's going to open the door straight ahead. Now let's run and jump over across this way and pull ourselves up and into this room, and we're into the Tool Tower. Okay, now that we're in here, we want to go. We'll see these shiny lights. They're non-threatening. In fact, we are supposed to follow them. They're friendly. They're going to take us the right way. But before we do that, make sure you grab this large med pack that's on the ground here. And then we can start following it a little bit. We don't want to go too far because there's another secret that we need to grab here in a second. Let's hop over to this platform and then carefully and basically you want to face yourself for that slope in the ceiling because we can grab that. Okay, you can look down there, you can actually see the secret. That's where we're going to go to right now. So take a standing jump and grab in the air to grab the monkey bars. And then monkey bar your way over to the ledge over here. When you get to the end here, just let go and grab the next ledge and pull yourself up. Don't worry about the little lights, okay? They're not going to, first of all, they're not going to hurt you, and you're supposed to follow them, and they will wait for you. They're basically going to wait. They're like, okay, she's going to go grab a secret. Cool, we'll wait right here. And now let's shimmy our way around this thing. Don't fall off because there's spikes down there and she'll die. Pull yourself up when you get to the other end and grab the last secret of the level. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got here according to secrets. Okay, so overall we have 24 out of 36 secrets, and then the roses we have 3 of 3. So that's good. Let's get out of here. Basically just want to back out. And then shimmy to the left. And then when we get to the end here, we can actually flip out of this thing and safely land on the ledge below. Now we want to do the same thing. We just want to jump over to this platform, and then we want to, instead of jumping and grabbing the ceiling this time, there is a ledge right in front of Laura, right there, that she can jump and grab and pull up. And don't worry, the lights still have not left you. Now we just gotta keep making a series of jumps in order to get to the top of this tower. Cool. Now, let's slide down. And then we'll follow these lights. Now we gotta be careful because there are pits in the ground. We want to hop over them, okay? We want to hop over the pits because the monster that's chasing us, there is a monster chasing us, he has to go the long way around. And if we hop these gaps, then we put a little bit more distance between him and us, and that's what we want to do. So we don't want to get hit by him. Now the lights kind of like to juke on you, and it's pretty funny, but just follow it and you should be fine. Make sure you don't fall in the holes. If you fall in the hole, you got to start all the way over again. And here it is, it's telling us, hey, you're there. So let's slide off, and let's grab this large med pack, and then we're going to enter this little tomb area right in front of us to end the level. My name's Badass Games. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.